Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube, May 24th, 8:40 a.m. Central Time, CKB Nervos Network. On the daily, let's go. Last time I was kind of talking about CKB Nervos Network, I was speculating how important it was to get held up at this 200 moving average. Seems to have slowed down for now. We need more data though. We need more time to pass before we will truly know. Stochastics, RSI are still way down in the tank. It's a good sign if we want to move upwards rapidly. We've got plenty of gas to do it. Now the thing is, if we don't hold this 200, we are definitely going down sub-penny, down to the 0.0078, 0.008 level. So be ready for that if this doesn't hold. Now, one interesting thing I wanted to point out about CKB was when I was messing around with the charts, just trying to figure this thing out, I decided to run a Fibonacci channel based on these 3 points. And if we look at all the price action after November 8th, 2020, we get this. We can see how CKB has really played into these channels very nicely. And even at this 200% level, it retraced twice. Now we are back down to the 100% level of Fibonacci. Whether or not we hold this or not, nobody knows. But the 100%, if you think of it at this in this way right now, this 100% level is really the battleground of support and resistance, meaning anything south of this is going to act as support, anything north of this is going to act as resistance at this point in time. So this is very interesting to see how this has moved in the past few months. That is CKB. Let's go ahead and flip over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, man. Remember how I was telling everybody on May 23rd to watch out, and how I was saying that we are going to see these candles get smaller and smaller, and that we were probably going to see some sort of a symmetrical triangle form. And that's exactly what happened. May 23rd came, big drop, but we are still seeing these candles get smaller. Now this, we still got 10 hours left on the next daily, so this could change rapidly. And remember, for those that watched my last video, remember I was saying we're looking for a spinning top, or we're looking for a doji star, something like that. We need something to indicate to us that the market is gaining momentum in a different direction. I need to see, a doji star like this, spinning top, something like this. Hopefully this turns green. If it doesn't, I'm going to have some serious concern with CKB. I'm going to check this again tonight to see where this lands us. But Bitcoin, folks, Bitcoin is really been a thorn in the whole market side, for that matter. And we can definitely see how it made it up to this golden ratio, and it just couldn't really even get to this 200% level. Just shows me there was a huge lack in confidence, for the consumers. And one thing that really got us bad was this ending diagonal. And I've talked about this ending diagonal that had formed in previous videos. I know I've done videos just as explicitly on this ending diagonal. And a lot of the bigger YouTubers were saying, oh, it's no big deal. We tend to blow right through these bearish patterns when price action is bullish, when we're in a bull market. And this is just a prime example of how they really don't know what they're talking about. I mean, how you could not treat this ending diagonal with seriousness is beyond me. And this is a multi-month ending diagonal. I know it looks small here, but this thing started forming from February 21st to April 14th. So multi-month ending diagonal. That's why we're at where we are right now. I'm sure some whales had some manipulating things like that, but this is an exhausted effort from buyers to break through to the next level. And obviously they could not break through to the next level, and that's why this failed. And when that happens, we get this ending diagonal. We can definitely see Bitcoin on the daily at the 200 kind of turning around, and that's a great thing to see. So I'm not going to waste any more time on this TA today. Bottom line is we've got Nervos Network. It's at a pivotal point possibly. And if we go ahead and run a little Fibonacci on this again, we can see that I can remember back on May 15th, I said set your calendars and your notifications for May 15th to see what the market does. And I can remember getting some hate in the comments saying, oh, nothing happened. Well, we can definitely see in hindsight that this definitely was a pivot point. Next major thing that we're looking for is June 6th. So are we going to see CKB kind of trade sideways until June 6th and then make or break? Are we going to see CKB come down further and maybe bounce off this 0.0078 level and then come up? Nobody knows. We could do a V shape and this could act as a pivot point to come back down. Nobody knows, but I do know June 6th, and I've said this before, this date has popped up before for CKB in the last few weeks. June 6th, something is going to happen here. We may not know it at the time, like this May 15th level or time. So we will definitely pay attention to June 6th. June 6th. I know it's still a couple weeks out, but we're definitely going to need some more time to gauge the market and have confidence in the direction that it's traveling. So if you're still with me, thank you all for being here. Hit that subscribe and like button. It really helps me out, really gives me motivation to create new videos for you guys. TA on CKB. As you can see, I'm super thankful to have every single one of you. We do have a announcement to make here later on. We are doing a collaboration with another YouTube channel that does technical analysis, and I think you guys will really like what we will put together. Definitely going to be a lot of fun, so looking forward to making that announcement here in the near future. Thank you everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday, and we'll catch you guys later.